explain the expectations for your ecology report. So your ecology report is going to be a literature review paper. So you're going to read scientific literature about a topic of your choosing. So during the semester, each student will select a topic of interest relating to ecology and write a literature review paper, which we'll call an ecology report. The written paper should be in the form of a 3-page paper that's well constructed and has at least 3 credible sources, with at least one of those sources being a primary scientific literature source. You may select any topic of interest as long as it has strong or multiple connections to the field of ecology. So ecology is the study of how organisms interact with each other and their environment. And I want you to choose a topic that you're genuinely interested about. It could be something that's relevant towards your future career plans. Maybe you're a hunter and you want to learn more about deer or turkey. Maybe you're a fisherwoman and you're really interested in what's happening in the Saginaw Bay with walleye. Whatever it is, let's pick a topic that's something you genuinely care about. I don't want anyone to write a paper because I said you have to. And yes, I know that's why you're writing, but make sure it's something you actually care about so that you're interested and it's worthwhile. Your topic will need to be approved by me. I want to make sure that you're not spinning your wheels on something that you won't find any information about. So you will be submitting your topics to me and I will either approve them or help you fine tune it so that it will be an appropriate topic for this project. I'm looking for depth of content, not a word count as I'm grading these. I will be using an AI checker. So make sure that your writing and your thoughts are your own. All right. Points will be assessed throughout the semester for stepwise completion of the project. Points will be awarded for the following milestones. So selecting a topic gets you points. Selection and review of good credible sources, a rough draft presented for informal review, and a class presentation of the final paper. So drop boxes will be set up for submission of topics and the selection of your sources and to turn in your final papers. The deadlines for these need to be adhered to strictly so that you're not crammed at the end of the semester trying to get all these steps done at once. So I've got them stepwise spread out throughout the semester to make it manageable. All right, some ideas of potential ecology report topics are, so just some ideas. You can choose from this list, but you can come up with something totally your own, all right? So maybe you're interested in invasive species like Asian carp or zebra mussels, areas of hypoxia like the dead zones in the Chesapeake Bay. Persistent chemicals like dioxins or PFAS, environmentally important microbes, ecosystems. Maybe there's a location you're really interested in. Coral reefs, flagship species, alternative energy, or something else, like food deserts or fast fashion. Let's talk about, if you've got some other topic you're interested in, or if you have no idea, let's set up a Zoom time to go have a conversation about it and I'll help you find a topic. And the next page here breaks down how I'll be grading the project. Now, the due dates here, I'm recording this video for the spring semester of 2024. I may reuse it in the future. So if it's no longer the spring of 2024, the due dates will be slightly different. So make sure you look at your rubric that I've posted to our D2L page. But the first thing that you need to do for this project is to select a topic. It should be relevant to the field of ecology. It should be specific enough for you to get pretty deep into the topic. And once you select your topic, you need to stick with it. There's just not enough time to double back and start over if you decide you don't want to do that topic anymore. So this will be worth 5 points. The whole ecology report will be out of 35 points. So that's your first thing. After you've selected your topic, you need to go and find sources. We're going to be doing library training for how to do these, how to do a literature search and how to find credible sources. So you're either, if this is a CNET course, we're going to attend that training in person in the library on campus. But if it's an INET course, like my Spring 24 classes, then you're going to be doing a virtual training through Delta's library about how to do a literature search using the database and resources we have at Delta. So you're going to turn in your certificate for doing that library training, and your 3 sources you'll turn into the Dropbox. One of your 3 reliable sources must be a scientific research paper, primary scientific literature. All right, after we get your sources and your topic nailed down, you're going to do a peer review for rough draft. If it's a CNET class, we're meeting face-to-face, you'll be doing the peer review with your classmates. If this is an INET class, you're going to be doing peer review with the RIT Center. And you can make those appointments virtually, so you don't have to go to campus. And this is an option, of course, too, for my CNET students. But you're going to be utilizing the RIT Center, and after you get your feedback from the RIT Center, you're going to submit here a 1-paragraph reflection about the changes and suggestions that the RIT Center made for your writing and how that will improve your paper. All right. And then when you finally turn in your completed ecology report, this is the rubric I will be using to grade your papers. So I'll be looking to see that you've introduced your topic and have provided general facts surrounding whatever situation you're studying. You discuss at least 3 ecological concepts that relate to what we've learned in class. And provide at least 1 example of possible remediation or future work. So like, what's next? That's what you'll talk about here. And that your paper shows appropriate depth. Remember, I'm looking for about 3 pages of writing. If it's 2.5 to 3.5, I'll consider that close enough. But any longer or shorter than that, and you're probably being either too brief or too deep for what I'm looking for this paper. Your works cited should have your 3 references listed there. You can certainly have more than 3, but a minimum of 3. And you're going to use APA formatting, which I'll provide more resources about in the future when we get closer. I'm also including an extra credit opportunity here. So I want you to have the chance to be creative, create something extra to communicate your findings from your ecology report to the community. So I'm leaving this super open-ended, but some ideas, you're certainly not limited to this, but you could create an infographic, like with Canva or PowerPoint. You could do a video, a skit, an interview, a song, a poem, a poll, a survey, something. Create something extra to go with your report. And that's worth up to 5 extra credit points here, which is like 1/7 of the value of this whole thing. All right, and remember, this whole ecology report makes up 10% of your total grade for the course. All right, so this is an overview of the ecology report. Each week, I'll give you a little bit more detailed information that you need to complete each of the next steps. But now you know what's coming. So right now, you should be beginning to think about what you might want to use as your topic for the ecology report. And you'll submit your topic ideas into the Dropbox, and I'll either approve or help you narrow it down. All right.